Ugh. I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, little Veb. I think I've told you enough about myself already. You're going to help us win the war, and then you'll never have to see me again. Does that not sound perfect? You're just a vampire from ATLA at that. I don't owe you anything. So be grateful that I'm offering to relocate you after the war, okay? Yeah. Wait. Shh. Something is there. Shit. Get down. I said, get down. Listen to me, little shit. Do as I say before you do something that gets you killed. Oh, fuck me. We've been spotted. Well, that was close. Would you like to reveal yourselves, my vampire friends? I am impressed you sensed us from over a kilometer away, werewolf. We hid our scent so well. You're even lugging around a vampire yourself. I'm surprised your sense of smell hasn't been obscured by them. It's not particularly difficult filtering out a certain scent if you're used to it. And who's to say the only thing I'm relying on is my sense of smell? Is that all you think I am? An enemy werewolf with nothing but a good nose? It doesn't matter what you are. That vampire, deserter or otherwise, will be coming with us. They'll be tranced and won't remember a thing about you. It's 2-on-1, so why don't you just give up? I wouldn't be so sure of yourselves, you two. I'm quite the formidable opponent. Both a sword and a catalyst. I've never seen such a combination before. Oh well, it's only a trivial matter. Perhaps it will make up for your disadvantage. I call upon the gods to hear my prayer and douse my enemy in a snowstorm. He deflected such high-level spells with just his sword. What happened to the undead arena? What is this? Undead arena. I thought I felt something trying to waste me away. Imagine trying to use barrier magic to waken a foe you ambushed. I'm surprised the gods even blessed a vampire with light magic to begin with. That is none of your business. We're here to take you down, Wolf. Your blade is no match for mine. Not bad for an amateur. Wait, little vamp. It's a trap. They're after you. You motherfucker. Dragging my prisoner into this. Stabbing me in the gut too. You're going to regret going after my little my prisoner. I'm ending this now. I hope you two don't have any lingering regrets, because you won't have any opportunities to make amends. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh. I haven't even... Oh, fuck. I was trying to say... I haven't been injured in so long, I forgot what that felt like. I'm fine, Vamp. You don't need to worry about me. I just... need to sit down a little bit while I recover. I'm a werewolf after all. I've been hit with much worse and I'm still alive. That last spell though did consume some mana, so I'll just wait for my body to naturally heal itself. Then, at a later time, I'll fix it properly. Nothing I've never dealt with before. You just... I don't know. Find something else to do. I'll be fine. Can't believe I let myself get stabbed over an enemy vampire. Should have just let them take you instead. I only protected you because I can use you to carry out my duties to my kingdom and to King Rybar. I promised you that I would get you somewhere safe after I'm done with you. It was a promise, so I'm going to go through with it. And that means not letting you get captured by the enemy, even if it was your fault we got caught in the first place. I'm not letting you get stabbed and dragged away to fight in a senseless war you didn't consent to. I'm head of the Forbidden Army by choice. You probably didn't even get to choose. What magic was that before? Well, it's a little bit complicated. It's a special process that I use so I can cast a high level of magic without an incantation. Why don't you tell me, little vamp? What magic do you use? You haven't told me. Agnos, fire magic, huh? Contrasts a fair bit to my water magic, that's for sure. Maybe that's why we're on opposing sides of this war. Maybe it's not meant to be. Okay. I think the bleeding has stopped. The wound is just... it's tender and fresh, so... breathing is a bit hard. Yeah, I am lucky to have my lycanthropy doing most of the healing right now. It still hurts like anything, though. Ugh. You like to see my wound? Sure, let me just unbutton my... There. It's not so bad. The bleeding looks like it's mostly stopped, but I shouldn't move for a while. I don't think there's any damage to my internal organs either. But if there is, I'll just use a healing spell to sort it out. Wait, what are you doing with your hand on my abs? Your hand, it's quite cool. Well, I suppose that makes sense if you're a vampire. Yes, little vamp. Your hand does feel quite nice over the wound. Thank you. Unless the main reason you're doing that is so that you can get a taste when I'm not looking. Although, I wouldn't blame you. I know you find the scent of my blood to be so irresistible, so sweet and so delicate in flavor. Is that not what you're thinking, little vamp? The magic that I used before was Dhuskos, dark magic. Have you heard of it before, little vamp? I figured not, because very few people are aware of the existence of dark magic, because it's even rarer than Inghros, light magic. Dark magic is often contrasted with light magic because they're both hereditary, whereas light magic is likely to appear in most children to parents with it. Dark magic often skips one or two generations, appearing in only one grand or great-grandchild. However, I'm not a dark magic user by birth, though. My natural proficiency is water magic, like my Prince Leifeld. But we both have dark magic. I cannot tell you the reason for this, not right now, at least. It was something that happened without our knowledge. I don't really like having to use it, but I always find myself in predicaments where dark magic helps me get out of a pinch. While we're being honest, I'm the third child out of 5. My elder sister got kidnapped by a vampire previously when I lived at Acernus Castle and was Prince Leufeld's retainer at the time. She was doing charity work for humans who lived on a border town between Akuluk and Vetala. No one had told the group visiting them that they had a problem with vampires attacking humans indiscriminately. They were afraid that help would never arrive if they told anyone. So, my poor sister, ill-equipped to deal with anything stronger than a slime, was kidnapped and ultimately turned into a vampire. They even tried to erase her memories too. The only reason we could get them back was because I was given dark magic soon after my birth. There were some certain circumstances that meant I was basically assigned Prince Leufeld's retainer from birth. Anyway, as soon as I had heard what had happened, I used my dark magic to manage the situation. I teleported to where she was subjugated and dealt with the vampire using dark magic. It was also using dark magic that I could undo the vampire's trance on my sister and give her memories back from before she was turned. But, of course, there was nothing I could do to undo the vampirism. I'm just lucky that the news reached me quickly. If I weren't Leufeld's retainer, I wouldn't have had the capacity to go and rescue her. So, my little vamp, if you're wondering why I have my reservations around vampires, this is it. They tried to take my family away from me. I hear you, little vamp. They took you away from your family too, and took your memories away as well. It makes sense that you would only want to remember what you were like before your memories were wiped. I wish I could do the same for you, but the only memories I could give my sister back were the ones I had with her. Fortunately, that was the majority of her childhood. I'm sorry I cannot do the same for you, my little vampire. Reliving the memory of nearly losing my sister is hard already. I cannot imagine the turmoil you face trying to recall what little you can. Thank you for cooling my stomach It feels a lot better now. I really need to rest a bit before we continue traveling. If it's okay, little vamp, may I rest upon your lap? Thank you. Your lap is comfortable. You petting my head is certainly nice too. Thank you, little vamp.